Alright, now we need lava. We should make another one of these guys. What does the stone drum need? Okay, a bowl, stone pressure plates, and seared stone. We have a bowl up here. We have smooth stone on us. We just need to grab 6 seared stone. Okay. And we need 2 pressure plates. There we go. And we have a bucket. Let's go down to our lava and just pick it all up. It's down here. Alright, so that's full, and then we'll grab one more. Still have a decent amount, right? Yep, very good. Nice little patch. Then more cave on that side. Up here, so. Just appears like it's more lava over there. Yeah. Alright, good. We'll be able to come down here a couple more times. This is a dead end. Great. So we'll be able to collect this bit of stuff too. Alright. Alright, we're good. So now we just need to put you in there. And it can make 8 at a time. I have to see what else we can do with this grout. What else can we do with grout? Two more blocks. Gold. Yeah. Uses. Is there anything else we can use this for? We can make tiny little seared bricks with it. Oh, that's right. The initial method was pouring it over gravel. So we could use up the grout that's in here that way. Yeah, otherwise it's just storage. Okay. Because we want to clear out anything that's not metal. from in here. The vitrified sand might end up staying. I don't really know what to do with it at this point. I don't know if it's enough to pour off into a sharpening kit. Yes, this is how much is left. Might be enough to do a second sharpening kit. Nope. We might just break this too, because. Alright. Alright, so we got one. We could use that for either of our tools. The grout we can pour off of most of. It looks like we probably can do the bucket, but that 152 millibuckets is going to be a waste. And the rest of this stuff we should be good to get out of here. I put the gravel away. Oh, it looks like we switched that to a stair. No, I can't. What was I thinking? Soon. And then let's get the gravel in there. Grout. And that leaves, oh, it might be enough to do two. We'll find out. Yep, okay. With none left. Oh good. These can be just turned into ingots. Exactly what I wanted to see. Great. Let's put you actually in here. And I see this is not causing this to pulse, so maybe it needs to be on top of it. Okay, so I need to point a certain direction for this to work. This tells me this is probably the output. Can you put it only on the flat surface, or can you put it there? Pointing that way. I think I would want to point it down. How do we do that? There we go. Oh, yes! Yay! Okay. Great. It just needed to point it down. So then our next step is making sure that there's cobble in there. And we can do that with another wooden hopper. Because again, it doesn't have to be super fast. And conserves resources. And then you. Right there. Oh, dang it. Great. That will do for now. Get you in there. Doesn't go in there unless it's facing the right way. I see. And it'll only face that way. So let's turn it around. Okay. Much nicer. This is going. Yeah, that feels good. Alright, so that's done. We should probably put another hopper underneath the basin or table. Thank you for the follow, Cool Gamer. I appreciate it. Alright, let's move you down. Or we could put you actually there for now, because that's going to have our casts in it. I'm actually, let's see, rearrange this. We put you here. And then you over here. Looks mirrored almost. Great. Now, let's put a hopper underneath this. And we'll put another chest right there. Okay. And we'll do another wooden one just because it's cheaper. And we'll use this ugly birch. But I do want an oak chest for that. Chest. Wood hopper. Go. Alright, so that's semi-automated for now. We do need to make another one of these guys, but we should be able to just take everything out of there. Yep. For more further automation, we should make another drum and find out if there's any kind of early game fluid transfer that we could keep the tanks full. And there it is. We can use extra utilities fluid nodes. Yay! That's awesome. I didn't know extra utilities had energy nodes. Really? Have they always had energy nodes? I've always just known of items and fluids. Huh. So totally doable, totally able to put lava directly in. So here's the other thought. Let's move you. let's move you over here. And then we can easily just make one transfer node and pipe to fill both of these tanks. And then we only need the one drum, etc., so on and so forth. Woo. We're getting a little bit of organization here. That feels good. So the transfer node fluid. We need to make some transfer pipes. So we're gonna need to get some stone slabs. We need some glass and a piece of redstone. That makes a stack of those transfer nodes. So that's awesome. That, 2 glass, and a piece of redstone will get us what we need as far as pipes. And then for the fluid transfer node, we need to make a bucket. Remember, we have to do the process of making a bucket, but everything else we have. So remember, the bucket is these plates and an uninsulated copper cable, which we should have a remnant. Yep, we have one. So we just need to do, oh, we have iron plates. Woohoo. There's another bucket. So we should be able to do that. Gives us 4, which we don't need. Let's pick you up. And we're going to put you there. Does a stick still work as their wrench? No, there must be a wrench. Not that that will put lava in there, but do I need to actually do this first? That's not what I wanted there. That's what I want. I think it's doing what I want. Okay. It appears so. Great. So that's set. Yay! And then we need to put this somewhere. Check that off my list. Automate smelteries, make 2. Okay, so coal coke, refined iron, improved storage, and there's always mining to be done. And the building. We've got this building stuff to do. We could go get some more wheat. Gotta keep working towards the better foods. What is the extra food pantry cheese? Because I know we can do a cheeseburger, which is pretty much everything, but we need to do the cheese. It's just a bunch of milk, huh? We need 6 buckets. That's gonna be a hindrance for right now. Whoop. Hello. Enjoy shopping, Darkwing. Do fences cause the entity cramming, like if you have things in fences. That's that. I wonder, am I gonna have entity cramming at some point? I'm okay with that. I just wonder if it works with fences or not. A chicken egg! Is there a chicken hanging out up here? Hi. Whoa. Okay, so eating raw olives gives you nausea. Good to know. And somehow I'm in a block. That was weird. Alright. Very weird. Have some coffee before it's ice cold. Wait for you to come down here before I go breaking you next time. So, bedroom. Let's move you back a little. Because we're gonna need to do a bit of decorating. If we're gonna follow this lead, there's gonna be another post right here. Okay. And we'll take care of walls at some point. So we could do that, or we could turn you. That should set the spawn point though, right? And then there'll be another one here. Yeah, sure. It's just a starter hut. Yeah, so we need to move this stuff back, or perhaps up there would be nice. This is our food. It'd be nice to have, maybe have it right here. The seeds. We'll decorate it later. I'm just trying to figure out where to put things. Now we have space to actually continue pick you up. Torch above bed prevents. Is there a torch up there? Oh, you're right. There is a torch up there. So we'll hope that that took care of that. All right. So there's a start. Doo doo doo. And I think we'll go that direction right on this platform here. We'll go that way and put a little storage hall area. It would totally suck to die and respawn at world spawn because world spawn is like 2,000 blocks away. Totally would suck. Yep. Alright, so let's put you back. And then I think it's time to go harvest some more ironwood. And then we're going to work on this. We're going to need to, we'll use another one of those fluid transfer nodes to take the creosote out, and we'll fill this drum up, but I think we're also going to want to find out, since extra utilities is in here, how much it costs to make one of these. Not bad. So we're going to want a fluid trash can as well for that. I don't know how much creosote we're going to need. To uses. We could use it in a compression dynamo. So that's 1 bucket gives you 40,000 RF. But how hard is it to make a compression dynamo? Oh, it's used in the combustion generator from Ender.io. Whatever this fluid infuser. Okay, so it does treated wood, planks. The liquid fuel generator from Industrial Craft also uses it. Ooh, okay, so we're not going to want to throw it away. We're going to want to collect it because it looks like we'll probably be able to use it as a fuel source, at least early, if not further along. The liquid fuel generator, I believe, is an early game IC2 machine. Generator, silver, very likely. Yeah, the generator is really early. So we could actually use the creosote we're making to do coal coke as fuel, so that's a thought for IC2, because we need to get into that very soon. That is in our quest book as where we're headed. Here is IC2. And Industrial Craft is what we've just started unlocking with the coke oven and blast furnace. We need the treated wood, which also needs creosote. So we need that in large quantities to do living wood for Botania purposes. So yeah, let's not discard the creosote. Are the drums from extra utilities, are they upgradable, or do you have to make each higher tier upgradable? Do I lose what's in it? I can't make it just yet, but I was just wondering. And the Tinker Tank might be something we consider, because we could, that's a you can make it as big as you want. I'm just trying to remember what all the parts are to make it. I know you need the controller, and I know you need drains for fluid in and out, and then smeltery parts, right? Like seared stone or glass. And that might be something. Is it in our book? Perhaps. Tinker Tank. Seared blocks, glass, drains. The floor and ceiling must be either seared blocks or drains. must not be placed on the outside edges, so it can't be placed on those. It can be in the middles. The ceiling additionally supports slabs and stairs, even in the frame, provided they are downwards facing. Okay. 3x3 to 11x11. Woof. Make big one. Doesn't say anything beyond that. I was kind of hoping it would tell me about how much it would store. Because if this will store a lot, this would be cheap enough to store creosote. It'd be cheaper than just doing stone drums constantly. Make sense? And yeah, so we've got our smelteries here. Cheater. Caught you. Alright, this stuff I need to just put somewhere. Can we put a faucet on that and empty it, I wonder? I hear you, spider. Ooh. Oh, that was it. That's okay. Alright. Put you back. Great. I'm gonna put these guys in... Let's put them in here. Yeah. And then I need the ingot cast back on that. Great. Good. Okay, so, yep, the next step is to set up making coal coke, because we need coal coke to make refined iron, and we need refined iron to do the next steps of things, uses of refined iron. We have a lot of options, I bet. Oh, see, we need refined iron in order to make mana steel, so we need that for Botania. Definitely need it for IC2. Yep. So good to know. This is something we're going to need a decent amount of. So we need to automate coal coke because that's what the blast furnace runs on. We need to keep the creosote because we need it for treated wood, for living wood, and we need it for fuel. And so we're going to keep the creosote. So that's our next step, automating these two Crude machines. I don't know if the coke oven has an upgraded version. Some mod pack I thought it had one, but I don't. Hey, cooking for blockheads is in here. Wonder how useful that is when Pam's Harvest Craft isn't in here. What's a high oven? I don't think I've ever used a high oven. Is that in here too? The high oven smelts raw materials into liquids that supports doing black magic science to make steel. It only runs off of pure fuels such as charcoal. Never used one. Scorched blocks. Uh-huh. It needs oxidizers, reducers, purifiers, and fuel. Very interesting. Never heard of this before. Yeah, that's very interesting. So is there recipes for using it in the... There is. Look at that. We might end up needing to do that. I don't know if they're... mixing, melting. It uses coal coke. Mm-hmm. 1 ore equals 2 ingots and 4 nuggets. Wait, 2 ingots, 4 nuggets, and 8 millibuckets. From 1. That's nice amount. Like I said, I don't think we'll be able to make this right now, but the fact that it's in here with recipes that look like they work. You can make steam with it. And there's molten steel, which requires like iron, sulfur, gunpowder, niter, redstone, sand. These are our additional stuff. So we get molten iron, and those things equal steel. Pig iron, night slime, and dark chocolate. Okay. That's cool too. I've never played with a high oven, so that looks interesting. Doubt we're doing it today, but that still looks interesting. Have you spread yet? You have. Right. There we go. So then now we have to wait for it to get down here. Okay. Why does it still feel so dark? Must just be my visual cues. Or that I'm just not feeling so hot, so everything just doesn't look so bright and happy. I hope to get to feeling better. I feel like my streams are usually a bit more upbeat. Just a little bit more upbeat. But yeah. Okay, so looks like we can eat again. We're gonna keep trying to get our max hearts. Alright, so that one was counted. The next one will nom on. We'll nom on a tomato. Okay. Yeah. So let's see about where we're gonna put this coke oven. We're gonna want to be able to pull the creosote out, and we're gonna want to be able to pull the coal coke out and put it into the blast. Can we automate that part of the blast furnace? This is the crude blast furnace, so I'm wondering if we can even automate that. We might have to wait until the upgraded blast furnace, which needs power. We have a long way to get to that because we need black quartz and cold iron and netherrack. I mean, we've just got, we won't have time for getting to that, so I don't know if there's a way to automate this. Because that was always the limitation before with immersive engineering, why you needed the upgraded blast furnace to begin with. It's because the crude one can't be automated. Well, I suppose a quick way to test. Well, that's fun. You can't use mixed. Let's see here. I don't believe this will work, but we're gonna look anyway. Yeah, see, this would have pulled out the slag. So yeah, like I said, I don't think you can automate this. So our next, I know we can automate the coke oven. So I think that's what we're gonna do next, where we're gonna pull creosote one way and use like a chest or barrel or drawer for coke the other way. But yeah, I was pretty sure this coke, this blast furnace is not automatable. It never has been, so that's why it's like, I don't think that'll work. And we have a long way before we can. So if we need refined iron in large quantities, our only option is to make more than one of these. So let's do this first, and I want to make a tinker's tank. I want to put the tinker's tank here, and then the coke oven next to it. And so we'll have creosote go one way and the coal coke go the other way. And yeah, we'll turn down this hall, because remember, we're kind of just decorating, building into the already existing cave area here. So yeah. Oh, someone wanted to know, they asked if I'm leaving these because they grow, and yes, that is true. You can see here I've already collected all of the entropy, and we've already gotten more. So if you leave them in their natural environment, you can't replant these in stone anywhere. If you leave them alone, they will slowly regrow over time. They don't grow very fast. So keep that in mind. But so let's work our way through a tinker tank. If I remember correctly, it works like a smeltery in that if you don't break the controller, it will remember how much is in there, so you can easily expand it without losing what's already in it. Just don't remove the controller. But then again, maybe it's the one where you can't remove the bottom middle block. Let me look that up online and see. Tinker tank. I don't need a video. Let's see if I can find. Don't really see anything. I might have to watch the little video, which I will do later. Okay. Yeah. So we're already getting we're getting the stone. So the only things we need are drains. We need an input and an output drain and a controller. So let's do tinkers. We need you. Oop. And you. Alright. And do we want to do seared glass so we can see in it? Seared glass requires the small brick. I don't think we can craft you. Yeah, so how do we get... Oh, wait, I saw that. It was with shards. Flint shards. These guys. If we use them, we get these. 4 flint shards and some grout will equal the seared bricks that we could use to make the glass then. So we need a lot of flint. Alright. That's definitely a process. Definitely a process. Let's tuck you in here for now. Alright, I'm going to take a quick break, and since it's so close to Hermes' lunchtime, oh, he recognized that I'm getting up. I'm going to take a quick break, feed him, and get some more of something to drink, and I will be right back. I'm feeling good enough to keep going, so let's do it. Don't go anywhere, folks.